Hey everybody, this is me commenting on your comments for the month of July. So right now I'm in LA. I just attended VidCon. I'm going to KCON later. LA is really nice because it is sunny all the time. I don't think I could live here though, because first of all, it's like driving in a parking lot every time you try to drive somewhere. And secondly, I love rain. It never rains here. So I think the sunshine, this abundant sunshine would actually drive me crazy. And there's apparently somebody trying to chop down a tree somewhere near here. If you can hear the buzzsaw, either that or there's some crazy killer on the loose. A couple of things I noticed about LA. First of all, obviously it's always sunny here, it's nice. Secondly, the people are much nicer than I thought. I live in New York obviously, and people there, you know, they're a little tense. They're very aggressive. They're always, you know, in a rush to get somewhere. But people here, maybe it's a whole California thing, but they're chill, they're nice, they smile. I walked into a restaurant the other day and the waitress actually smiled at me. So anyway, I was able to go to a lot of good food locations and get some good videos. If you love food as much as I do, definitely check out my food channel. Also, I kind of want to start Periscoping soon, so if you guys want to, please follow me on Periscope. All that info is down in the description box as well. So let's get to this month's comments. The next comment is from the video about acts of nature that science can't explain. DK Miller 1 says, you forgot an interesting one. There are rocks in the desert which move about when nobody is looking, leaving tracks in the sand. There's no explanations, and the rocks, some of which are boulder sized, never move when they are being observed. Yeah, this is actually something I left out of here because there has been a few reports published that says that they have figured out how the rocks are being moved, and I have done at least 2 videos about this. These are the sailing rocks of Death Valley, and it is really intriguing. Even the explanations they give right now, it doesn't really explain how the bigger boulders move. The explanation they came up with is that the rocks at night, when it gets really cold during some parts of the year, there's ice, and then the ice kind of, you know, floats the rocks a bit, and they're able to kind of move but still scrape the bottom of the sand bed. That may explain how some of the smaller rocks are moved, but it doesn't explain how, like, yeah, the boulder sized rocks, like how do they move. Puz says, I want to join Fairy Fight Club. Shh, can't talk about that. Sleepy Bird 09 says, my GPS turned a 2-hour trip into a 6-hour trip. I stopped relying on them after that. Yeah, you know, you definitely got to be a little skeptical about the whole GPS thing. Once I was in Jersey, I was trying to go back to New York, which is only about 30 minutes away, but my GPS pointed me to a route that was literally 12 hours. I didn't really understand what was going on. But what I didn't realize was in the settings, I turned my GPS to avoid all tolls. And if you live around New York, you cannot enter New York City without going through a toll. So basically my GPS was going crazy trying to figure out a route to get me into New York City without having to pay a toll. Next, Nathan Fallon says, dude, you're gonna think I'm lying, but I swear I live in Pennsylvania, and me and my friends are going to a Walmart we haven't gone to yet, and the GPS took us to the back of a graveyard. I didn't even finish the video, but as soon as you mentioned that experience, I got goosebumps so bad I actually had tears running down my face right now. What's that all about? Yeah, what is up with Pennsylvania collaborating with GPS, taking people to graveyards? In my new video that's not published yet, that's coming up, one of the scariest places on earth actually exists in Pennsylvania. So that whole state's got something creepy going on. Next is from the video I did about superpowers we didn't know we had. Dogs 101 says, this isn't in the video, but I would have the power to make my imagination real. That way I could have any power I want and do anything. Isn't that what the Green Lantern has? Also, I don't know if you guys ever seen this series called Amazing Stories by Steven Spielberg, and a soldier was actually able to do that. I don't want to spoil anything, but if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know. If you don't know, maybe go watch this really cool series. Also, isn't that the power that that kid had in the Twilight Zone? Diane Lang says, if I had a choice of what power to have, it would be to be able to see ghosts and paranormal activity. So you want that power that that Sixth Sense kid had. That really seems like more of a curse than a power to me. I mean, do you really want to be able to see all these creepy dead people coming up to you? I guess if you want to temporarily have that power, you could go to like a haunted house at night and just walk around. Ryan Lee says, who else saw the Dragon Ball background and thought going Super Saiyan would be so sweet? Well, sweat, but I think he meant sweet. Okay guys, be honest with me. How many of you, after watching Dragon Ball for the first time and after seeing Goku turn Super Saiyan, how many of you tried to go Super Saiyan? Be honest, come on. I tried. I was like, gotta get really mad so I can become a blonde and fly around. Next comment is from the Terrifying Creatures video. Hunter Hornet says, can you imagine if terror birds were ridden like horses, i.e. chocobo? Yes, that would be awesome if you were able to ride around on terror birds. But chocobo are, you know, they're sweet, they're nice birds, and they eat like carrots and stuff, and terror birds, you know, they eat people. Alright, that's all the comments I have for this video. Again guys, thank you so much for always commenting on these videos, making these things really interesting. I do go through and try to read as many comments as I can. And you guys are really awesome, because every time I read the comments, there's something that's really funny. There's stuff that I didn't think about when I was making the video. So I really enjoy reading them. So thank you so much for all the feedback, all the support. So just keep them coming. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. See you later.